Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke, and this is
William.
And we're going to be checking out the newest Wes Anderson movie trailer, The Phoenician Scheme. I have already seen this trailer. I saw it on as the trailer release for what's it called?
Thunderbolts.
For Thunderbolts.
Okay.
So this is your first time watching it, right?
Yeah, the only thing I know about this is it's Wes Anderson, and I'm looking over here at the cast, which is stacked. Like several people I know that have worked with Wes Anderson before in different films. Some of these I didn't know. Some of these actors I haven't seen in a while, so I'm excited.
Yeah. There's another person on this that's really cool. So we're just going to throw it on here and we're going to see what the goes. Ready?
Yep.
Tom Hanks. Oh, now we're just going way too fast. Watch the trailer now.
At this moment, rescue workers are laboring to recover and identify the remains of Zsa-zsa Korda, international businessman.
Zsa-zsa Korda. Okay, that's how I say it.
Armaments and aviation, among the richest men in Europe.
Okay, Tony Stark.
This was Korda's 6th recorded airplane crash. He is survived by 10 children, 9 boys, 1 nun. His daughter
10.
I've appointed you sole heir to my estate, which you may come into sooner rather than later.
Why?
Okay.
It's been 6 years since our last meeting.
I have my reasons.
Which are what?
My reasons? I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm not saying. Korda Land and Sea Phoenician infrastructure scheme. My most important project of my lifetime.
Our objective: disrupting, obstructing, impeding, crippling Korda's enterprise in any manner possible.
Get the hand grenades. Today, tonight, and tomorrow, we run
A nun with a knife.
Yeah.
Pretend we agree what we already agreed, but in fact, we don't. We can't.
Tom Hanks.
Call it. Heads. Heads.
Bryan Cranston.
Yep.
Is this supposed to be here? It was under the lunch trolley.
Oh dear, who shot you?
Kara's from out of town.
It's funny.
Killed to a hand grenade.
You're very kind.
Could you imagine falling in love with a man like me, by the way, hypothetically?
You're drunk. 3 beers.
Why are you shooting my ceiling?
This is a robbery on behalf of...
I understand that. I'm asking about my ceiling. You idiots are destroying a magnificent nightclub.
You'll never know.
Just got the knife.
The truth. I suppose
Cumberbatch.
by this absurd performance.
Benicio del Toro. Mia. I don't know. Michael Cera. Tom Hanks. Right. Okay, so this is from the beginning.
I
Yeah.
recognize this assassin.
Oh no.
Suicide penalty.
Okay.
So let's talk about the cast first. Or do you want to
Okay.
jump into the Wes Anderson-ness of this?
First, Wes Anderson. I'm not a huge Wes Anderson fanboy. A lot of the art of those films kind of gets lost on me. I did not see Bill Murray in there, but he's on the cast list. They've done a lot of stuff together. Also, Owen Wilson and him have done a lot, and he's not on the cast list, so that's kind of surprising to me.
Right.
I don't know. Believe it or not, guys, we're learning a lot about movies and the movie business making these, and editing and all that kind of. The color theory is Wes Anderson. I knew that was a Wes Anderson film by the picture, right? Like the thumbnail,
Right. Yeah.
The posing, I don't know. You've mentioned in several trailers we've done. We just did 2 other trailer reactions today. We've done some other ones in the past where you've mentioned that the way that they speak to the camera makes you feel like it's a play, whereas here they are actually speaking at the camera, which is how you talk to an audience in a play, right? Like you don't turn to the person, you speak out to the crowd as well, and sometimes you monologue directly to them. So that looks always very interesting. But how do you feel about Wes Anderson stuff?
I'm the same issue.
Okay.
And regarding Wes Anderson, the Grand Budapest Hotel,
All right. I enjoyed it. It was okay.
pretty good. It's funny you bring up that view, that POV, because like you say, it's a lot of this. It's portrait,
Yeah.
right? It's shot like portrait, and so all the action happens inside the box that is being displayed. Very interesting that you bring that up. And it's his deal. I mean, what trailer reaction did we just do where I was like, yeah, this is an LA movie, and this is very specifically that Cohen.
Oh,
yeah, he's one of the Cohen.
Honey Don't.
Yeah, he's one of the Cohen brothers who did that.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that is their thing, their theme, their scheme. It's a thing. Similar to this. Interesting. I don't know that they work together very often, but Roman Coppola is a writer on this movie.
Yeah.
Interesting. Talking about The Godfather. His dad did The Godfather. Yeah. And so it's I imagine sitting in that room with Wes Anderson and Roman Coppola was wild as two partners who are writers. I think that's fascinating. I would like to be a fly on the wall in that room specifically.
Yeah.
When we jump to the cast, some interesting stuff. We didn't see Willem Dafoe, who's supposedly in it.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of like C-list bureaucrats that are in here who are trying to end this man's empire. Of course, we have Scarlett Johansson.
We did not have. Let's have who we didn't see here.
Okay.
Willem Dafoe, Bill Murray are like on the headline list of people that we did not see.
Right.
Mia Threapleton is the daughter, the nun.
Yes.
We did see Scarlett Johansson. We saw Benicio del Toro. We saw Tom Hanks, Michael Cera, Benedict Cumberbatch, Bryan Cranston.
Good job. That was good.
I got it this time. It's a trailer joke. I can't say the dude's name normally. Benedict Cumberbatch. Richard Oyade.
Mm-hmm.
He's from the IT crowd, right? Really funny comedian. Should be interesting to see him here. Jeffrey Wright, man, this dude's got stuff coming out like every other month.
Yeah, he's a role. He's a role in every movie.
Then some of these other actresses are people that actors I've seen, but I don't really know what.
I mean, Michael Cera is pretty obvious.
Yeah, F. Murray Abraham. He usually plays like a psychologist or an Egyptologist, or like that's pretty common.
Yeah.
So
it's a stat cast. One of the things that they do too in these movies a lot is like, because of the way it's shot and the way the script is written, you can bring in Scarlett Johansson for 8 days and she's done. You can bring in Tom Hanks for 4 days and they're done. Pretty interesting. And then you can just build a fabulous, ridiculous, interesting narrative around them coming in and being not a bit role per se, but being a simple role within the grand scheme of this narrative. But yeah, Jeffrey Wright, he's in everything. ScarJo's never going to not have a role in something as long as she's attractive.
Yeah, I don't know if she has worked with him before, but she could be anybody. Right, like in this, she could be in it. And the fact that we're dealing with, it's funny because we have this ultra rich guy who's doing this scheme that's like Tony Stark, makes weapons, makes airplanes, and then a spy it's like Scarlett Johansson. That's kind of interesting. I want to see a Tom Hanks Bryan Cranston movie where they're like angry neighbors.
That would be awesome.
Like they're dudes who live across the street. Like one's a straight-laced dude with the family all sorted, and the other one's the kind of, I lived a hippie life, rode across America on a motorcycle with my brother, met Charles Manson, Bryan Cranston, and like Odd Couple. Like I just need them in a movie.
Why not put Willem Dafoe in there too?
Yeah, like the cast is stacked. Like this
is a lot. What I'm curious about, and I'll say this for I'll say this for my final thoughts.
Okay.
So my question to you, William, is this something you'll navigate to the theater to see, or is this something you'll watch on the couch whenever you feel like it?
Is this a theater or a coucher, you might say?
That's
For me, this is a coucher.
Same.
Mainly because every other Wes Anderson film I've ever seen has been a coucher.
Right.
Why break the trend? I think I watched The Life Aquatic in college with a couple buddies. We rented the DVD. It was really fun. We just chilled. We had some laughs. The Grand Budapest Hotel, I watched by myself, just
Same.
in my room, just like, hey, I'll put this on. And then I finished it when I was finished. What about you? So this is a theater or coucher?
Coucher.
Okay.
There needs to be a level of spectacle here, and there's not. So that's what I got
There's
for
so much stuff coming out that I feel demand a theater. I've never really felt that for these, but I know people who are serious Wes Anderson fans. So
almost all
like
of West
hardcore.
Asheville, North Carolina.
yeah. So we'll put this to you guys here at the bottom. Let me get my zoom in like face.
Oh yeah. Let me be peculiar.
To you, the fellow couchers, taters, potatoes, cinephiles. Is this a coucher? Or is this a theater? Let us know down in the comments. Don't worry about calling fives or holds or saving a seat, because we've saved a seat for you here on the kitchen couch. So until next time.
Whoa. Final
Later,
thoughts.
taters. You already said final thoughts.
I know I said I've got this. Oh, wait, I'm going to save it for my final thoughts.
Okay, well then hit me with the final thoughts and just we'll do that all over again.
So do you think, like, including Benicio del Toro, the audition for this role as Zsa-zsa Korda must have been crazy. I mean, I can imagine Robert Downey Jr. playing this role. I can imagine Benicio del Toro playing this role. I can even imagine Tom Hanks playing this role. I can imagine about eight or nine. Benedict Cumberbatch played this role. Like there's like so many people who could play this role.
It would have been super funny if it had been RDJ.
Yeah.
It would have been like, because we already got like 5 other Marvel characters in here. Like, if you look at the cast list, ScarJo in it. Del Toro was the Collector.
That's right.
Tom Hanks has not been in Marvel yet. Bill Murray is in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Michael Cera, I don't know if he's been in it or not. Doctor Strange, we got in there. Bryan Cranston hasn't. Willem Dafoe is in Aquaman and Spider-Man. Who else? Jeffrey Wright is the Watcher, and he's also Commissioner Gordon in the new Batman universe. So
I'll tell you who I would have wanted to play, and now that I've seen the movie,
yeah,
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I guess.
Like his like kind of goofiness with some serious going on would have been great. Goldblum and Del Toro about the same age.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Huh.
Anyway,
I wouldn't have thought of that, but yeah.
All those, like when I think of cast, I'm like, is this the right role for this person? Of course it is, because they're super talented. Anyway, that's my final thought.
Okay, so that's Luke's final thought. Let us know down below what you're going to do. And until later, for real this time, peace, taters.
Later.